Hello, amazing crafters. Welcome to today's tutorial. In today's class, we're going to be making the celebrity Yoruba cap. Yes, the one that you have been eyeing and hoping to learn. Please ensure to watch to the end. For this tutorial, we're going to be needing 1 hour of ashoke. That's one strip. We're going to be needing our chalk, scissors, and tape roll, and of course, our matching lining. Now you're going to be placing your ashoke like this and measure like a angle 90. Like you're going to be placing your tape rule like this. Just watch me and mark whatever you mark whatever you get there. That's, I think you should be getting around 8 or 9 depending on how wide your ashoke is. So I think I got 9 for this particular one. So from that very end, you're going to be measuring 12 inches. Now, after you have marked it, you place your tape roll slantly again and mark your 9 inches. Now, when you are done, you're going to take your long ruler and connect the first measurement that you made. That's the 9 inches. Connect point A and connect point B together, like the way it is on the video. Now you're going to be taking your measuring tape again and you're going to be measuring 12 inches from that upper part, from that other part, and mark your 12 inches. Do you understand me now? You mark your 12 inches. Then you're going to be connecting it with the one on the lower part. I'm just trying to reconfirm my measurement. I'm taking it from that very end, 12 inches again, oh, from that very end to wherever I get my 12 inches. Do you understand? Please just watch this video carefully. Then I'm going to connect my points again. Make sure you follow your measurements accurately from this point to that point. Please excuse my voice if it's sounding so cracky. I caught cold and it's making my voice somehow. Just learn. Now that we have two slants, this is what yours should be looking like. If your measurements are correct, this is what it should be looking like. Now I'm going to go ahead to cut it out. After we have cut it out, because we need 3 pieces of this particular slant, you're going to place the already cut out one on the remaining ashoke and cut it out like that again, and use that one to also cut the third one. You're going to be placing it side by side like this, and you're going to be sewing it down. You sew it down straight. You can see how I arranged mine. You're going to be sewing it down like that. Now this is what you have, and it's giving you a long strip, but at the same time we need a straight line. Now, to get that straight line, you're going to be bringing the two edges together like so. You're going to be bringing the two sharp edges together and you go and sew it down. Please watch carefully. I'm doing it again so that you can see it very well. You're going to be placing the two edges together and sew. This is what it should be looking like after you have sewn it down. I'm going to go ahead to cut one side open. Now you can see that we have our filler that is already, our fabric is already looking slant. Take a look at the difference between the normal one and the one that we have sewn. You're going to cut this side open. That way it's going to give us the normal straight line. Do you understand me? That place that you sew, you use your iron to press it down so that it's going to be flat. Now I'm going to measure what we have there. I think we have around 25 or so. Sorry, my camera didn't get that place. but you understand now. I'm the only one doing it. I'm ironing that place down, that place that I told you you're going to iron. For this place, please make sure you make use of hard stay. Yes, make sure you make use of hard stay if you want your filler to stand very well. I'm making use of stuff soft stay here and I'm leaving half inch. I'm going to iron it down. I use two so that it's going to be a little bit thick. You can make yours three. So I marked half inch for our lines, half inch to make our lines. The measurement I used for our stay is 3 inches. If you want it higher than that, you can increase yours to 3.5. So this is how we should be looking after I have sewn down the straight lines. You're going to be folding it like this to give it that deepness that used to come out in filler. You sew it down like that. If you have folded it like this, you go ahead to sew it down. This is the effect it should be giving you if you make yours very well. And this is the back side, I mean the
Now
wrong
at this stage
side.
you're going to be measuring out your head circumference. The head circumference you're going to be using is 22 and a half, so let's say 23. So you're going to be measuring, now we're going to be measuring 11 and a half for this filler. I folded it into two and measure 11 and a half plus 1 inch that we are going to be stitching it with, that's 12. So you're going to be measuring 12 like this. Then you're going to cut it out. You're going to be using this pattern to cut your lining.
If you have watched to this point, I hope you are learning. Place your lining right side facing each other like this and sew it down. Now this is what you should have after you have done yours. You can see how neat it's looking. You can decide to go and stop stitch it on the lining or use your iron to press it down. Top stitch and iron. Top stitch and iron it. So it won't keep, the lining will not keep coming back. I didn't stop stitch this one, but I later did. When you are done top stitching and ironing, you fold it into two like this. Take your head circumference, mark out your head circumference and sew it down. This is what mine looks like after I've sewn mine and I ironed it. I flat ironed it and turned it out, like I turned the lining in and I sewed that upper part. Going to the upper part of the filler, the round circle at the middle of filler, you're going to be placing your remaining ashoke like this and cut it into two. You place it side by side and stitch it. You're going to be stitching it. Look at what I have here. You open that place too. Use your iron to flat open it like this. Then you place your filler on that that um that fabric that you join together, I mean the ashoke. You're going to mark out a circle, like you're going to trace that circle out. You're going to be using what you mark to cut your lining too. This is what you'll be having, your lining and your ashoke. Then you're going to sew it and fold it like this. Notch the edges. You are folding them into four so that you can know how to pin your ashoke, your filler, the base of your filler and the crown of your filler. I mean the circle and the other one. You're going to be using your pin to hold it down round, using that notch as a guide. That notch is as a guide. I've sewn it and this is how it's looking. This is how yours should be looking too. Now our filler is ready. Yeah, 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 yeah. Please make sure you drop a comment if you actually enjoyed this video, and if you put it to practice, please send me a DM. I am also open to see your practicals. Please Drop a comment, share this video to prospective people that you feel like they would learn from it. Thank you. Bye.